Whoa, maybe it worked. I might find out shortly if it worked. Or I might not. I don't know. This is petrifying. Hey, I can hear myself in my phone, so I think it worked. Hey, now live on my channel. Look at that. My text-to-speech is telling me that I did that correctly. It's petrifying doing this alone. I've gotten so used to having Brooks nearby, like, tell me what was going on. I almost didn't do it. I almost chickened out. I was almost like, no way, I'm not going to do this. It is very weird doing a show and assuming that people are watching. Megan Rickards, actually, it was in the comments section. I heard that just before I came on. She had a really good idea for a shirt, but it's dirty and in the laundry. The shirt that she suggested I should wear said, in my defense, I was left unsupervised. But yeah, like I said, that one's in the laundry. This is one that I just got for a blind guy unboxing. The video has not been posted yet. This is your sneak preview of the video, or of the something that I'm going to get unboxed. Hopefully it looks as good as I've been told it looks. I actually don't know what exactly it looks like, but I'm told it's rather gaudy. It's super weird doing this today. Thank you everybody for joining. Oh my God, my heart's like racing. I'm kind of freaking out because doing it alone is scary. Yeah, like I used to like doing this to nobody, no audience is kind of bizarre. I used to do stand-up comedy like a long time ago, and that at least you had like, you know, an audience telling you whether you were doing good or bad. There was some sort of feedback. And I know there's a comment section, but oh, hey, here we go.
Hey, Pete.
Hey. Whoa. What is happening? What the heck? There's some weird little bot in the background talking, but at least he gave the name of the person that, who's that bot and how do I get rid of him? The Streamlabs unrolled this new little AI thing that's supposed to help you with Fortnite, and this thing thinks I'm doing Fortnite. Good thing we're hammering out these issues before before the real big show next week. Yeah, we definitely got some exciting news last week. What was I saying? Oh, stand-up comedy. Yeah, like I remember one of the jokes I used to do early on in my set. I was talking about, I'd say something like, before I decided to do stand-up comedy, I was thinking about it and I wasn't sure if I was going to do it. And I asked my dad, like, what do you think? Should I go try some stand-up comedy? And my dad gave me the advice and he's like, you know, what's the worst thing that can happen? No one will laugh. And I'm like, yeah, no one will laugh. That's not so bad. So then, you know, I go and do stand up and I start doing the routine and it's not going well. I'm like a minute into the routine and some guy yells from the back. He's like, you suck. Wait.
You got this, Pete. Excited for the live.
Thank you. Someone interrupted my stand-up comedy joke. Is that AI guy going to come in here and talk again? Don't talk again, AI stand-up guy. Or the AI guy. That thing was weird. Thank you for the support, though. Thank you for telling me I got this. And so someone yelled at me from the back of the room. They're like, you suck. And remember, my dad had told me that the worst thing that could happen was no one was going to laugh. And they told me that I sucked. And I'm like, that's way worse than people not laughing at me. And then the audience would laugh. They go, ha, 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 ha. You know, because I had a real audience. And now I just have some super chats and everybody in the comments section that I can't see. So the big news. The news is that I'm changing uploading schedule and I'm changing the format of the show. We've been working on the show, me and Brooks and Banana, for almost a couple years now. Last week's show was a train wreck. We were actually going to unveil it last week, but the internet connection / Streamlabs completely crapped out on us. And oh yeah, where's let me show you if I can find it. Brooks is not here today, but I got this guy alongside. This is my co-host instead of Brooks, the other blind surfer with the shades on. So the show last week it didn't work at all, which was highly frustrating. So we were going to be unveiling this week, but with the show 2 weeks before, we had 23,000 people watching. We figured it was time to do something cool. Ooh.
You keep me going, keep me positive, and has reduced the worry about when my vision finally completely goes.
Yeah, when the vision completely goes is It's something. I was happy. I keep sidetracking myself because I appreciate these super chats. It's the only way I can interact when you guys drop a $3 plus super chat in YouTube. So it's great that I can actually interact with you guys that way. And I will be taking calls. I promise I'll get to it. But yeah, the way that my eyesight went slowly, like I spent. Who is this guy? There's like some weird little AI robot that is jumped into my stream today. I guess when someone follows or comments, there's a weird little robot dude that also says hello. But as I was saying, yeah, I spent most of my life like preparing for vision loss, which I was thankful for because I didn't wake up one day and just have my eyesight go. Like that would have been terrifying. I had all the time that I needed to prepare for it and get ready. And look what I'm doing right now. My heart's beating 1,000,000 miles an hour. I'm kind of scared out of my mind, but I'm able to do all this because of preparation. And I did have friends help me set it up. And the show that we're going to be doing starting next week, it's going to be formatted. We're going to have special segments. We're going to be doing things that we've seen that have worked on the show, and we're going to introduce some new things. I'm just going to I think I'm going to show you the intros that we made for all the shows. Let me make sure the levels are going to be right. Bounce over to the very first intro. There's going to be a brand new segment on the show after the introduction, after the monologue, after this stuff. You will get something special, and it will look something like this.
And now it's time for Weird News with Brooks on the Blind Surfer Show.
So we're going to be doing a weird news segment with Brooks, as you just saw and heard there. That's going to be the second segment of the show starting next week. Really excited. I've always enjoyed those weird news things. So Brooks is going to be looking all over the place, all over the internet and the worldwide web, and trying to find the weirdest stories that he can bring to you. And then we'll comment on that and talk about that and bring you that. That'll be the second segment of the show starting next week. After that, it is something tried and true that we've done as full long form shows. We're going to condense it down to just one segment. You might know what it is.
It's time now for a blind guy taste test.
Yes, so we're going to be doing a taste test as the third segment of the show starting next week. We're going to have maybe 3 different foods that Brooks is going to show the audience. We've gone back and forth on whether or not I should know what it is and comment on whether I like it or not, or whether we should have no idea what it is, and we're going to have no idea. So he's just going to be giving me a bunch of food, and I think one of the things already arrived, and it's what is this going to be? Like what? I don't know. I mean, it just feels... Does it say anything on the package? This is something I'm going to be testing next week. And I'll tell you from past history, I know when something comes in a bag like this, it's friggin' fish, like every time. I mean, maybe I'll be surprised, but we'll find out next week. The fourth segment is going to be something we've been doing the last couple weeks. We're going to condense it down, and we're going to do...
We're pulling back the curtain and getting ready to go behind the scenes of your favorite Blind Surfer videos.
So we're going to do behind the scenes. We're going to replay some of my favorite videos and give you a little more context to them, a little more story behind them. We've been doing that the past couple weeks in long form format, but we are going to condense it down for the fourth segment. The last segment is going to be fun. Maybe, again, you can guess what it is.
Now we open up the phone lines for your chance to talk to Banana.
So Banana will be coming in for the last segment. We'll be taking the phone calls and talking to you guys. That's all starting next week. The name of the show, I didn't go with the most clever name in the world. I just went with one that was, basically recognizable. Can you guess? You think you know what it is? I just figured I'll name the show something that people will, when they see it, they'll be like, oh, I know that guy.
Welcome to the Blind Surfer Show.
That will be the name of the show starting next week. Right now, I'm still sitting here with my heart beating 18,000 miles per second as I believe that we're live. We were getting some commentary or comments in there, and that weird little AI guy that kept talking every now and then. I don't know why he's there. But yeah, might as well. Let's open up the phone lines as I promised. We've had some people. The phones have been ringing for like an hour in the background of my office here. But 760-517-6844 is the phone number that should be up on your screen if everything was set up properly. First caller of the day. Who's this? Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hey, who's this?
This is Nick.
Nick, what's going on? What do you want to talk about? Oh man, this is something. Okay, let's check this out.
These all sound super exciting. Love the involvement of the rest of the crew.
Thank you. Yes, that was one of the things I wanted to do. I got a good group of people. Banana is awesome. She's awesome with the callers. Brooks's deadpan delivery and his ability to dig up funds. I mean, when he tells stories, he controls a room. He does a really good job with stories, and I think putting him behind the news desk, of course, being well, let me switch over so you can see the news desk. The news desk will just be, this side of the couch over there. In horizontal, it's over there. In vertical, it's down there, right below me. That's where the news desk is going to be. But I am excited to have him involved in doing the news stories and stuff. When we go to the phone calls, be ready. The last guy didn't seem like he was there. Banana's always nice. She gives people 3 minutes to hop on and get it together, but we like to keep it moving quick around here. Maybe you can move as fast as my heart is beating right now, because I still haven't calmed down from this solo show. 760-517-6844 is the phone number. Let's try it again. Who's this?
Hey, Peter.
Yo.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. Who's this?
Oh, I am Alejandro.
Alejandro. That is a great name. So this is one of those names that I just I like saying it. My mouth feels good when I say Alejandro. I like it.
Cool. I watch your videos a lot, and I live in your area too, and I have not met you in real life.
Well, I don't get out a whole heck of a lot, and when I do, I just get shuttled down to the beach to go surfing, and then I get shot back to the studio to start reading more stuff. But I mean, if you're out and about in North County, San Diego, maybe down on the beach, you see me down there.
Yeah, the beach, maybe. I sometimes go fishing, but the pier is for free, so we could probably meet there, but I don't think I can, though.
Did you say you go fishing?
Sometimes, yeah.
I'm deathly petrified of fishers. Whenever I'm out there with Brooks, Nisha, or Josh, and they tell me that there's a fisher around, I'm like, please paddle me away from them, because I'm so scared of getting hooked by a fisherman's hook.
That's for long casting, but normal casting for the pier so you don't hurt people is in the bottom. So I've never hurt anybody from doing the normal casting.
That's good. Josh has a story. When he was younger, my first coach, Josh, he was a surf instructor. It was probably 8 years ago at this point, and one of the kids he was coaching got hooked on the big toe. And he was screaming to the fisher to let go, let go, let go. And the guy wasn't letting go at first because he didn't know what was going on. And someone had to come and run and cut the line. And then one of the moms that was at the surf camp had to pull the hook out of the kid's big toe. And ever since Josh told me that story, I've been petrified every time I hear that there's a surfer around me.
Oh, cool. I'm at McDonald's too, so that's interesting.
What'd you say? You work at McDonald's?
No, I'm in McDonald's.
Oh, you're in McDonald's. He goes, no, I don't work at McDonald's. so you're just sitting there eating your Big Mac, and you decided to flip on the show?
No, I decided to come with my friends because they wanted me to come, so I did. And then I saw your stream. So I'm like, oh, I watched this guy, and I would probably meet him in real life. So, yeah.
Well, that's awesome, Alejandro. If you do see me, yell to whoever I'm with, try and get their attention. Tell them to say hello, because people have waved at me in the past, and that generally doesn't work. So you got to scream Pete, scream Blind Surfer, or yell Tanisha or something like that.
Okay. When I go to Oceanside, I look out for either someone with their coach or a banana with their camera setup. Because then I know that you're there.
Exactly. That's what you look out for. Someone with a banana or a surf coach. I usually get out on. Thanks, Web Gamer, for the follow. Weird little AI robot in the background. See, this is what happened. So I didn't have Brooks today. So instead, where's the volumes here? Instead, someone installed a weird little AI producer. I don't know if it's actually, there's supposed to be an avatar on the screen when he talks, but I don't think he's coming up as far as I know. But yeah, when someone follows or subscribes or comments or something, there's the weird little AI dude that is talking. that is in place of Brooks. And then when next week rolls around, I got to figure out how the heck to get rid of that guy, because I don't want the fake AR producer and the real producer Brooks. I think Brooks is in the comments, by the way. I think he's in there managing things today. So hopefully it's not getting too wild. And I also think, thanks to the Ripster Bros, this thing thinks I'm gaming. I'm not gaming, little AI dude. I would be the last person gaming. I wouldn't know how to do Fortnite. I wouldn't know what was going on. I am not a gamer. 760-517-6844 is the phone number. Hey, who's this?
Angel.
Angel, what's going on?
Hey, not much. How you doing, Pete?
I'm doing. I thought I was alone, but there's some weird little robot voice trying to co-host this show with me tonight. But hey, it's good to hear from you. There's three of us on the show right now.
Yeah, cause, I was so confused because I forgot that live stream there's a delay because I was watching it right now, and you were still talking about the robot that came on. Then I have you on my Echo, so it started talking. I'm like, oh, what the hell?
Oh wow! So this stream is coming through, or you called on one of your Echo Dot devices?
Yeah, and then I was watching the stream on my phone, but because there was a delay, I didn't realize that you got to me already.
Yeah. I think there's a way to do like super low latency or something, but honestly, I'm just glad that it works. Period. So if you guys don't mind a little latency, I'm just happy that it's actually working. We're on the air this time, unlike last week. What's going on, Angel? What are you doing?
Not much. Just I was doing homework before I hopped on the stream.
Yeah. What September? We just start a new school year?
Yeah, I started like a month ago.
And where are you? What state?
I go to school in Oceanside.
Oh, so wow, it's like all locals today. Okay, cool. Do you surf?
Yeah, I go to. I don't surf, no.
Oceanside has their high school has an actual surf team, don't they?
I think they do. I know a lot of places. Actually, well, I don't know if they have a team. I know a lot of schools around here will have surf clubs.
Yeah.
I know that started after COVID and stuff. I don't know of any actual teams though.
I think I've been out there a couple times, and maybe they were just on another team or something. But I've surfed with some guys in Oceanside High School that were either on a team or a club or something like that. Right next to the pier a couple of times. That's so it's so funny for me. I grew up in the Boston area. There was no surfing. Like, I didn't even hold a surfboard, didn't know anything about the sport at all until I moved out here. How old was I? Like 39 when I moved here. So I didn't even know anything about surfing. And the fact that there's a girl out here that I met that is in a charter school, and one of her classes is surfing, and the charter school gives her back money to hire a coach and take her surfing. And I'm like, that's crazy. That is not anything. Yeah. Thank you, Jackson. This is my goofy AI guy. Thank you, Jack. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, I didn't know surfing was a thing. But you never had the pull. You never had the allure. Didn't want to hop on a board and get in the ocean.
I've definitely wanted to. It's funny you said, because I'm also blind myself, and I've had I forget what it's called, but I know there's some yearly annual not workshop like events where they invite a couple like blind people to come and try surfing.
Yeah.
It just so happens every year I've been invited to do it. There's something came up. One year I had a surgery way too close to it. Another year I just for whatever reason just couldn't go, and I haven't heard anything about it since.
I think it's put on by a group called Waves for All. I have definitely heard about that. I went to one, I think in 2019 before I started this channel, and they just had all sorts of coaches helping all sorts of visually impaired and blind people. And I'll tell you, so I hadn't started the channel and I wasn't really great at surfing yet. And I went down there with Banana. We met up with a couple people that we knew. And honestly, the idea of being out in the water with a bunch of other blind surfers kind of scared the crap out of me. I was like, I don't want to crash into someone. I want them crashing into me. I mean, it's actually handled really well. They do it really, but I personally was very scared. So everybody was at Ponto, and I paddled really far away from everybody. And I didn't want to get into the mix with a bunch of blind surfers. But then I kept getting pulled back. You know, the current kept pulling me back towards everybody. But I got to meet a bunch of local guys, and people travel from all over the place because it really is a cool event.
That's
What?
really cool. With that, I have two questions. Um, One of them, is that the voice?
It is. It's the stupid voice. He thinks I believe I don't have the ability to technically troubleshoot this right now. I think there's some button on the screen that I can press that allows me to turn off the AI, but we'll just deal with it next week. So yeah, there's some guy that
It's funny.
whatever is happening on the screen, he thinks it's a Fortnite game. As far as I know, it's just me on the screen with my cool shirt with my own face on it. I'm pretty sure that's all it is. But what were your questions, Angel?
Yeah, I say it's funny because I don't think you can actually hear it watching the stream. But no, so my first question, related to surfing, I guess one of my fears about surfing, or like one of my biggest fears is just like, um, I guess like losing control over myself like in the waves and stuff. Because I mean like I've never really, well first of all I've never swam in the ocean, and I've only ever like walked like up to like my shoulders,
Yep.
and even then like the waves hitting me, I'm like I can't imagine like swimming in that. So I think my question is like, because I know how to swim normally.
Yep.
Does it take like a lot more effort to swim in like the ocean or like when you're like surfing or whatever, or does it come pretty naturally after you get used to it?
I was in high school. I was a competitive swimmer. I was a sprinter. I did the 50 and the 100, and so I might not be the best person to ask. Like my idea of a race day was to do 2 laps or 4 laps, you know, in total, and I was done. Surfing involves just so much paddling, like you have to paddle out through the beginning part, then you have to get under the braking part, then you have to get past the sets, and then you get to the outside, and then a lot of times there's a rip. It's sending you either left or right, and you're trying to stay in one spot. And like surfing is like 85% surfing, or sorry, it's like 85% paddling and maybe like 15% actually surfing. If that, it might be like 92-8. But yeah, you have to be a really strong swimmer. But that's for if you're going to go and do it on the, like, most people don't start in the outside. You don't go to the outside right away. When you're very first starting surfing, you're surfing the inside. So the wave breaks, and kind of like a boogie board, you throw it in front of the wave and then you stand up and you ride the broken wave onto the shore. And you really don't need to do a lot of paddling for that. I did that for like 9 months before I even knew that regular surfing involved going further out. So if you're just looking to go out and get started, it doesn't require a ton of swimming in the beginning, but it will eventually require a lot.
I see. Okay, that makes sense.
And what was your other question?
My other question, have you ever played goalball?
No, someone emailed me about that. They said that there's like a goal ball club. Is it in Oceanside
I
or
think that was actually me.
Oh, okay. So I watched that, I had Banana watch it with me and explain it to me. And that's like insane. Like that is a crazy sport. And the fact that they get, I don't even know how to describe it quickly to people. It would take me like 5 minutes to do it. But basically there's a giant goal, and then there's what, like 5 people defending the goal? Is that right?
3 people.
3 people defending the goal, and then one person boots the ball towards the goal, and then the people defending have to listen for the sound of the ball, which I guess is like a bell or something, and then you have to
Yeah.
dive or get in front of it or stop it. Like that is, people say to me all the time, like, "Oh, you're Daredevil." I'm like, "No, I just, I'm good at a handful of things I've been practicing for a million years." You know what it's like when you're blind or when you have anything going on, and you practice to compensate. But that doesn't mean you could throw me in a goal ball court and I could instantly react to the sound of a ball. To me, it seemed impossible. I'm like, that's hard. And it was crazy. Banana was telling me it was like a Paralympic sport or some, and there was like 20,000 or 15,000 people in the stands, and they were all dead quiet, because if the people aren't quiet, then the participants can't hear the ball. So everybody actually stays quiet. It's crazy.
No, it's really crazy. Yeah. Yeah. No, I think a while back I emailed you about that. Because it's funny. I've been aware slash like watching your channel for like 2 or 3 years now, but I never actually knew that you lived in the Carlsbad area until like 2 months ago.
Oh, really?
And yeah, no, like I happened to like see one of your posts, like talking about fan mail, and at the bottom of it you listed your address. I saw it, and when I saw Carlsbad Villa, CA, I'm like, no way. Like there's no way he lives here. Like because I'm literally same area. I'm San Marcos.
It's funny. I meet a lot of people, and for some reason, a lot of people think I'm from Florida. I'm like, I don't know, maybe the scenery looks like Florida, but no, it's North County, San Diego. I just had an idea. Angel, I don't know if I'm going to jump into that goal ball craziness. I think I got enough blind guy sports going on right now, but I appreciate the invite, and if that's something that you do, God love you. That is a difficult and awesome sport.
It definitely is. I'm actually, I'm on the San Diego team. And I don't know if you saw as well when you were looking, but we actually went to a tournament in August, and we sent 3 guys teams and 1 girls team, and my guys team came home with the bronze medal.
Oh, that's great. That is impressive. That's really cool.
Yeah, I say it's funny that like you say that though, because the way you were describing goalball and like you were saying that's insane. That's what I thought when you were talking about surfing.
Yeah, I mean it's all what you get used to, I guess. I mean, I'm happy to go out there and get pounded on the head by 500 pounds worth of water. Like that's my comfort spot. But someone kicking a whistling, ringing ball directly at my head, and I have no idea exactly where it is. Like, yeah, that's scary. Thank you for the call, and I think that's a great sport. I wanted to try something real quick. Oh, that's me. Hold on. Oh yeah. Hey, I can actually. Hey, Laney. AJX says, "Love this guy." I wanted to hop into the chat and see if I. Oh wait, AJX Viper was on the call right now. That was you. Yeah, I just want to see if I could actually get some of the comments on my phone. The comments, I know there's a screen that Brooks usually monitors this whole thing. It's like right there. It's like right in front of me. I wonder if you can see it in the side view. I'll show you the side view. But basically, there's a monitor, like I think it's probably just out of the screen. It's like right there. And the comments are all on there, but I don't know what they say, obviously. I just want to see if I could get a couple of them on the show. Oh, and maybe I can ask the next person that calls, but it sounded like Angel was saying, so there's this weird little AI voice that's been talking in my head occasionally, and he could hear it on the call. I can hear it, obviously, but you guys can't hear it. Now it just makes it seem like I'm kind of insane if you can't hear it, but there's like a little voice. He's like thanking people that are coming on to the and subscribing and following. And yeah, if you guys can't hear it, that just makes me seem a little weird. But anyway, 760-517-6844 is the phone number. Talking to you guys. I'm live, and my heart rate has finally calmed down a little bit because it all seems to be working. See, there's little AI guy talking. He's talking to me right now. Can you hear it? No. All right. Hey, who's this?
Oh my God. Hi, Pete.
Hey.
Dean.
What's your name?
My name is Dean. I'm
Dean.
Freaking out right now.
Dean, can you hear the little robot voice talking in the background on occasion, or is it only in my ears?
Sorta. Like it's like slightly in the sound of the mic.
That's but the little guy that's coming on and he's like doing Fortnite play-by-play, can you hear that? Or
yeah, I can hear like a slight mumbling on the stream.
Great, that's not distracting at all. All right, well, we'll get that. This is why I was doing this show before we did the big unveil next week. So Dean, what is going on?
Hi, well, you might know me as Poster. I was donating a lot of money, like one of your streams ago, and like paying for your dinner when you were going out with your buddies.
It's 5:27 p.m. right now, my time. Banana might be coming in here in 3 minutes because I think she would personally really like to say thank you. So after this show every week, we go out to a Mexican restaurant, and Banana's drink of choice is a margarita reposado with salt on the rim, and she likes it skinny and spicy. And you personally treated her to at least a couple of those that day. That was that made the show a lot of fun. I appreciate that.
Anytime, honestly. I enjoy supporting you. I've been watching you, I think, since early January of 2020, like right after you started your channel.
Wow.
And it was extremely kind of like inspiring to me because I was going through a lot of very heavy mental stuff, and you kind of got me through that. And I was very thankful for you, and I wanted to show my appreciation and send them.
What? So can you hear? Did you hear that little voice just
Yeah.
there? Okay.
I can hear that.
Now I wonder what the people on the stream can hear. We'll figure that out for next week. But that's crazy that you've been. And by the way, I think we helped each other out because I didn't realize it at the time. But like me coming on and talking about all these issues was definitely like my therapy, because I'd been in denial for so long about losing my eyesight. Like coming out and doing the show and just talking about it was like really good for me. And I heard from a bunch of people, like, you know, hearing me talk about it and being open did help them, which I didn't expect at all. But to hear that you've been around since 2020, you want to hear something funny? Josh, Danny, Banana, and I were up in Idlewild this past weekend, and on Sunday night they wanted to sit down and start watching like the first like 15 or 20 episodes of the show. So you might remember, I used to do long form. Like every week was a big adventure, like 7-minute surfing adventure. Did you you watched all those?
Yeah, I think I did. I always tried to get to your queue, but I was always kicked out immediately. So I'm so happy to be here.
Forget the AI guy. Yes, but thank you to the follow, Gabe. But yeah, this channel started as a long form channel. We did like 86, 84 long forms, I think. And every weekend would go to a different beach, have a different adventure. We did rock climbing, mountain biking. We went to a gun range. Like we did a ton of stuff. And then the shorts hit and I started getting, you know, like millions of views on every short. And the longs were still only getting like 500 views, which is still kind of the average, which is weird, but that's amazing that you've been around for that long. Do you feel comfortable talking about what you were going through? Do you want to share that at all, or not so much?
Sure, I'd be glad to. I have a brother who's like transitioned from female to male, and he was struggling a lot with his mental health, and he tried to kind of, you know, end his life just to make sure you don't get like banned or anything.
Thank you. Yep.
He was going through a lot, and I tried to help him, and he was sent to a mental hospital, and I took that really heavily. I thought it was my fault, and so I started going through a lot of mental stuff, and I can't imagine what you go through. I'm sorry, this is not a flex at all, but I am very well sighted, and I'm just very. I had a lot of mental stuff. I was getting severely bullied at school. I was being accused of a lot of heinous, horrendous things, and I was very rough. And I was going through a lot, and your videos really helped me to see the world outside of my head. I was able to see what other people go through. And for context, I am completely across the entire world from you. I am in Maine.
Oh,
like,
really?
The entire other side. Yeah.
My family and I, we used to take summer vacations up to Ogunquit, Maine, and Wells, Maine.
Oh, that's actually cool.
So I know,
That's really cool.
I know the area. You know, we came from Massachusetts. You just kind of hop 95 and get on up into Maine. That must have been with what your brother was going through. I don't recall Maine being the most liberal state in the union, so I can imagine that was probably pretty difficult for you and him.
Yeah. He went through the ringer, and I took it personally, and I started going through the ringer myself, especially being bullied at school and stuff. And you showing me the world outside of my head and everything else, it really helped me get out of that. And you just talking, it made me feel very happy, and you really helped me a lot. And I really thank you so much for that. Genuinely, be.
Well, that's really nice to hear. I didn't want to get into it too much, but I was actually before I started working on changing the format of the show and kind of nailing it down, I was actually thinking about pulling back on the creation of videos as a whole. It's become extraordinarily time consuming, and I'm my business as a voice actor has not been impacted by AI yet, my personal business, but like there's this big like wave of AI that's like right behind me, and I need to like buckle down and focus on my career and what, pays my bills and, keeps Banana and I in this house. And it's honestly not this. Like there's negative money for me the way that I do YouTube. I don't have sponsors that I'm shoving down people's throats. Not a lot of people want to partner with the Blind Channel for one reason or another. And I was getting ready to pull it back, but I've been getting a lot of notes like yours, and that's what keeps me going, what keeps me posting multiple times a week is and it's not just for you, it's me too. Like I said, like sharing and being accepted by so many people has been hugely helpful to my mental well-being. I spent 20 years of my life trying to tell people that I wasn't losing my eyesight, that I wasn't going blind, trying to fake it as much as I could, until I finally I couldn't anymore. And when I started telling the story, people were accepting, and that like blew my mind.
Yeah, do as you need, man. Don't let me or anybody else stop you from supporting your life. Like honestly, if you need to quit YouTube or you need to stop it, don't stop, man. You do what you need to do.
I think I might pull it back a little bit. I always post a short on Wednesday, but I think because Brooks and I and Banana are going to be putting so much effort into the shows on Wednesday, I might take that instead of just giving myself more and more work each week. I think hold on 1 second, Toaster. Dean.
To Banana Spicy Margarita, extra Reposado on me.
Thank you. Sarah, thank you very much. So Sarah just donated to Banana Spicy Margarita. That's really nice. Thank you.
Great.
Yeah, but I think I might pull back the Wednesday short and just do the show in the evening. But I want to put a lot of emphasis on the show. The last segment is going to be talking to people. We'll probably move through the callers a little faster than I'm doing today. But it is important to me to stay in touch with the audience and to hear these stories. And it's nice to know that that you and I were going through some stuff together and we helped each other out.
Yeah, I thank you so much, genuinely, Pete. You are one of the best people out there.
Well, I appreciate that. Banana's going to be in here shortly. I wanted her to say hi, but I'm gonna let some other people yap, and I'll tell her that you called, and I'll tell her I personally said thank you for the margaritas a couple weeks ago.
Tell her I'm still here and I'm still single.
All right, that's my girl, Dean. You can't have her. That's kind of funny when people are. It's great to talk to the people that I've interacted with through the comments and stuff. I think only one time ever, and Devil's Advocate, I think you're in there. You called once. I think Steve, my dog, was either in here or you wanted him in here. It was great to hear your voice. The regulars, I've never heard Zen Moon Master's voice. If any of you watch my videos, the shorts, Zen Moon Master is always the first commenter every time he gets in there at 10 o'clock and 2 seconds, and he usually posts the word of the day. Although I think for October this month, he's going to be posting, he changed it up on me. I think he's going to be doing like Halloween movie of the day or something like that. But yeah, I do love hearing the voices. Another reason why I did this, I wanted to, hear the people that I'm talking to. So it's nice to hear your voices. 760-517-6844 is the phone number. Talking to you guys on this unsupervised live broadcast. Hey, who's this?
Hey, Pete, how you doing? This is Dave from Oshkosh, Wisconsin again.
Dave, it's been a while. What's going on?
Yeah, it has been a while, man.
What your
in
phone?
My life,
your phone
sounds
your phone sounds amazing. By the way, every time you call, whatever you're on, I want to sponsor them, and I want them to sponsor me because you always sound crystal clear.
Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, it's just a Samsung.
Well, go Samsung. I didn't mean to cut you up, but I'm a blabbermouth. I think that there's a feature starting next week where we might be able to have people join the show through video. We got to figure out, we got to do some like contest or like criteria or something like that. But we might be able to get people's faces up on the screen. Like I obviously won't be able to see it, but other people will be able to see it. Ooh, hold on 1 second.
Please keep doing the lives.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I think it's therapeutic for all of us. You are paying for all our collective therapy. Sarah,
thank you. Sarah just said I'm paying for everybody's therapy by continuing to do these lives, and she just shot in the super chat another contribution to Bananas Margarita. But what's going on in Oshkosh?
Well, I got myself clean and I got back into trucking school. I used to drive trucks 16 years ago, and I want to get back into it. It's the best job I ever had, driving semi-truck, and I got 9 days left of school.
Oh, wow. You got yourself clean. Do you how long? Are you counting the days?
I'm counting the days. It's been about 2 months.
Congratulations. That's great.
Thank you.
And so it sounds
Yeah.
like you got clean and got right into trucking school, like right away, all at the same time, right?
Yeah, exactly. You know, it was one of those things where like I was like, okay, you know, I have this opportunity. I can't waste it. I got to get myself on the right path.
Well, and I feel like I've never gone through anything like that, but I know people who have, and I think having something to stay clean for is got to be helpful. So you clean up and then you get enrolled in the school, and now you're motivated to graduate and get the job. I'm assuming that was all on purpose, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, when I had the opportunity to get back into trucking school, that was when I was like, okay, got to get going on this. You know, I have a purpose to live, you know?
Yeah. Banana just, I'm not going to lose it. I'm going to hang on to you, but Banana's here. If you want to get rid of fake Brooks here, Banana,
Okay.
you can spin that thing. The monitor spins. Banana is coming in to talk to everybody. And we're talking to Dave and Oshkosh, who's in truck. I have questions about like long. Are you looking to be a long haul trucker?
I used to do it 16 years ago, but right now I already got a job lined up as soon as I'm done with trucking school. And I'm going to be doing like overnight loads. So I'm going to be going to like Flint, Michigan or Toledo, Ohio, and then back.
Cool. What's up, Banana? Banana's trying to turn on a fan because she's hot, I guess.
This went from a regular temperature to this place.
Well, it's a little.
Oh, geez. Yeah, banana's so hot.
Yeah, Banana. He says you're hot. Yeah, there you go. Turn the lights off. I could tell that happened.
Sorry, lame joke.
I appreciated it. All right. Whenever you feel like joining the show, Banana,
Right now, I succeeded.
there's headphones dangling on that microphone over there if you can see them. We just you just put the tornado on, huh?
I don't think you realize how hot it is in here.
I know it's very hot in here. This mic test. This microphone is for you. We just spoke
Hello.
to Toaster, by the way. Who donated a lot of money to your margaritas a couple weeks ago.
Oh, why did I think that guy's name
Hey,
was Steve?
margaritas are good.
Yeah, his name is Dean, but he
Oh,
was Toaster.
Dean.
I'll remind you about it later, bro. We got Dave on the phone right now.
Oh.
I've always been curious about like the long haul truckers though. Like, do they get bonuses for bombing across the country in like 52 hours, or do they just want to get it done because they get more vacation time? Like, what is the reason for chugging rippets or doing rippets and chugging Red Bull and getting across the country as fast as possible?
What are rippets?
Well, generally speaking, you get paid by the mile.
Okay, so speed doesn't necessarily matter.
Yeah, well, I mean, the faster you go, the more money you can make during the year because you're getting more mileage during the year.
Right. So you can pick up your next job.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But I don't know. I used to watch those TV shows about like cross country truckers, and the guys are like living on Red Bull and be like, I'm gonna get all the way across the country in 37.5 hours. I'm like, how's that even possible?
Oh, it's possible if you cook the books a little bit. So I had a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's sort of a compound question, but one of them is like,
It's a
when are
two-parter.
you and Banana getting married? And two, are you inviting all your YouTube friends to get married?
What? We're totally married.
And unfortunately, you just asked one of the most complicated questions of all time. But the YouTube audience is not involved in any of that. Unfortunately, we share much.
I come from a big family, and Pete is an only child, and so I would love to, if I ever got married, to have just my mom and my sisters, and that is it. But then it would be very uneven because Pete.
I have no friends.
No,
Nobody likes me.
he has no siblings.
Maybe I will have to invite the YouTube audience because I don't have anybody else.
Exactly. I'm very well liked, and him not so much.
My best man would have to be Steve.
Yeah, you couldn't possibly fill the seats.
Nobody likes me. Banana, and
We
that,
love you, Steve.
thank you. And the side screen, Banana, is your head in frame?
Yeah, I'm in frame.
Did I say Steve? I meant Pete.
Yeah, you totally.
I'm sorry.
Thank
You
you.
did.
Welcome to my club because
Yeah.
I constantly call him
stupid.
Steve.
I'm super used
See, I
to
don't
it.
even know your name.
I know, even my friends don't know my name. People call me Steve all the time.
Yeah, constantly.
Well, good luck on getting through trucking school. Glad you got a job lined up. Congratulations on 2 months plus. I hope that continues on the rest of your life. He's gotten himself clean, working on a job, working towards it,
Awesome.
and wishing you all the best there.
Totally.
All right, thanks, Pete. I really appreciate it. You have a good night.
Thanks a lot.
Good night.
We are so Toaster Banana. If you remember, about 3 weeks ago, we started getting super chat after super chat after super chat, and Toaster was donating to your margaritas.
Fund? Yeah.
And then at the very end, we didn't know if Toaster was a boy or a girl, and we asked if Toaster would date you or Brooks, and he said both or either or something like that. and when we hung up, you missed him by just like a minute or two. I thought you were coming at 1/2 past. When we hung up, I think he might have made a pass at you right as I was hanging up.
I wasn't
Taken.
I wasn't here.
I was like, she's taken.
Oh,
Are you-
well, I mean, do I need back burner options or
I don't think so. I mean, yeah, this
prenup? What?
YouTube career isn't paying the bills, but everything else is working out all right. What are we at? What are we at for time? 5:44. So we got about 16 minutes where we can talk to people.
Cool.
760-517-6844 is the phone number. Talking to you guys. I'm no longer completely unsupervised, although if anything goes wrong, technically, not like you're going to help.
Well, I did bring my glasses into the room.
Oh, so I can point
So-
at things and you can. Oh, maybe I'll have you read comments in a minute. But let's see who's on the phone right now. Who's this?
Hello?
Hey, who's
This
this?
is Logan.
Logan, what's going on?
Not much.
What you want to talk about?
I recently broke my wrist.
Oh man, how'd you do that?
Yeah.
Someone hit me with an e-bike.
Oh,
just
yet another e-bike accident.
So many e-bike accidents. Were you
I was riding my bike, and this guy came behind me and hit my bike.
Oh.
Brutal.
What, did he do it on purpose? Were you not going fast enough?
No, he was just trying to pass, and there wasn't enough room for him to pass.
Damn.
So
So,
was it like a gnarly wipeout?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that.
Well, we both fell off our bikes.
And then did you beat him up with the wrist that wasn't broken?
Oh my god.
No, I was on.
All right. First of all, how old are you, and how old was you said the guy who?
We're the same age,
Oh, okay.
so
Did you know him?
he's one of my classmates.
Oh, I'd be pretty pissed. Someone wiped me out with an e-bike. So do you have an e-bike or do you have one of those old-fashioned
He said they
pedal
both had
bikes?
e-bikes.
Wait, yours is
I
e-bike
have a
too?
regular bike.
No,
Oh,
I have a
what?
you
regular bike.
imagine things, Banana. Look, I am very proud
I
of
can't
you.
picture anybody in school who doesn't have an e-bike because every single child in 5 miles from here has one.
I'm very proud of you for actually pedaling where you need to go. I'm very excited about that.
Your quads will thank
Yeah,
you.
I kind of think the point of an e-bike is kind of like it's supposed to be for people who have a hard time to pedal, not for perfectly abled bodies.
I totally.
that can,
Oh my god, you and Pete could be best friends. He
Yeah.
feels the same way.
Yeah, I kind of can't. I never got my driver's license. My eyesight was never good enough to get a driver's license. So I was biking everywhere. And I got to the point, I mean, I never did it, but you could have put me on a 10 speed and sent me across the country. Like I could bike all day.
Forrest Gump style.
Yeah, totally. Forrest Gump style. Have a nice day. But it was good for me, like, I don't know. And I needed to work for it a little bit. The whole idea of just popping on and going 50 miles an hour when you're like in our neighborhood around here in Carlsbad, there's like 10-year-olds going 50 miles an hour and not
For real.
obeying the traffic laws. And we've had really unfortunate accidents with them hurting themselves and hurting other people. Now I hear about your wrist.
Yeah, so I had to go to get like a surgery and
Oh,
like
man.
and they had to put like a pin in my wrist, and then just like yesterday they got the pin out because it was temporary, and now I have to wear another cast. And it's already been like 4 weeks now.
Wow. That's
No.
That sucks.
And this is the first month of school, right? You just started a new school year?
Yep.
Did you play any sports that you haven't been able to play because of your wrist?
Not really, but I do have like nerve compression from the accident, so
Jesus, that's a
Wow.
lot
my
to deal with when you're in high
my
school.
wrist my wrists are my fingers are like it's hard to move them.
Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that.
Man, I hope that all heals up. Is the prognosis? Will you get 100% range of motion back eventually?
That's the thought. They said in like 3 months they'll be like progress has been good. I've been getting sensation and I've been back like a little bit in my pinky and half my ring finger. Like I've been getting like I can feel it a little bit, but I can move them and stuff.
Well,
That sounds good. Like
that's
just
good.
keep on use that as a starting point and just keep on trying to move more.
Yeah. Geez, I hope you get better. But then I put on my glasses because I didn't know that I had a dry eye problem, but the typhoon that you just started from the fan is like drying out my eyes pretty hardcore. Like
Sorry.
a lot of times it's usually the light that's bothering me, but right now I'm sitting here. We were just talking to him and he's talking about his wrist and I kept like wiping my eyes. I'm like, people are gonna like think I'm crying. I'm like, oh, I'm so sad about your wrist. I mean, I am,
Turn
but
off the light part of that fan.
what? No, people like the light. Then they
Okay.
get to see it. But I need to leave these on because my eyes are crazy. And also, so you're definitely in screen on that right, the skinny one.
Yes.
Well, that's weird because usually Brooks doesn't sit on my lap, and somehow he ends up in the screen, but he doesn't have to sit
Well,
this
there's
close
this
to me.
horizontal one and then the vertical one.
Yeah.
All right. So you're just saying to get away from you?
No, I'm just asking: is your head in the vertical one?
It was in the vertical one, but I wasn't centered because I was used to being so squished next to you.
All right. I just wanted to. I wasn't sure. You know, I don't recall Brooks sitting that close to me. I was just trying to figure out what was going on. Hey, can you
You're
without?
about to get me fully on your lap.
I don't.
Like-
That's
you're like,
fine too.
Is this too close?
That's
Or
fi-
is it
that's
too
fine
close? Is
too.
it too close?
I just want the people on. There's lurking enemies, Banana. There's a weird little AI bot that's in the background of this thing because I screwed something up and he's been telling me about a Fortnite game. I don't know, but without being
Toaster
Nisha.
says hi to me. Hi, Toaster.
Oh, so you can read the comments.
They're on the right. Yep.
All right. What is Toaster says hi?
I think I just saw my name. It was like, hi, Banana. Oh, now it's out. And so, there was something about, I meant it as a joke. LOL.
Oh yeah. So he wasn't really trying to steal you. That's good.
Obviously.
So you, without reading any inappropriate comments, are there any ones up there? Is Brooks in the chat? Anything else going on up there?
You're gonna make me put my glasses on.
That you said you brought them.
Yeah, they're over there, but like,
Oh, they're over there.
I don't know.
Lean forward.
Well, there's nothing. I don't have any way to scroll.
It scrolls as they come in.
Yeah, there's nothing like notable.
All right. Well, the chat, if you,
Somebody says R.I.P. George Foreman.
yeah, I mean, he died quite a while ago, but definitely RIP. There's a button up there. If you click the multi-stream, it kind of merges all the chats that we've got in all the platforms, but whatever. We don't need to deal with all that. This is a call-in show, so we can talk to more people.
Yeah.
And if anybody else wants to donate to the Banana Margarita Fund, that's a $3 or more super chat that'll get read out loud.
I'll put my glasses on for those ones.
You'll put,
Yeah.
very good.
I have them handy.
That's nice. 760-517-6844 is the phone numbers. We're talking to you guys. Who's this?
Hello,
Hey, who's
Hey.
this?
this is Carter.
Carter.
Hi, Carter.
What's going on?
Nothing. I was just sitting here playing games while waiting for my turn.
Oh yeah, what
So
game are
you're
you
filling
playing?
your time by calling into the show?
I'm playing The Binding of Isaac.
I don't know any. All I just know the main ones. I know Fortnite, which apparently the AI robot on this stream thinks that I'm playing right now. What was your question, Banana?
Was that the female voice that I just heard?
No, that's Banana. She's a real person. I
Yep.
think.
I have
Oh.
all kinds of voices.
Sorry, I've not been paying attention to stream since I've been waiting. I've no clue what's going on right now.
Hey, as long as
That's right. Well, I was getting ready. I also wasn't watching the stream.
thanks, Banana.
But I do remember you talking about an AI voice. So
So what else is going on besides the gaming?
just brainstorming what to ask you.
Did you come up with a
Yeah, I
good
was
one?
gonna say.
Well, I've not been watching you for too long, like maybe a year in total, and I have to say your stories are very interesting to listen to.
Thank you.
Do you have the capacity to listen to or watch long format YouTube videos?
I've watched a lot of his blind guy unboxing videos.
Yeah, so if you go back, because he started the channel a full 5 years ago, actually close to 6, 5.5 anyways,
Yeah.
there is a ton of like long format videos that are you can kind of watch how the whole thing progressed. It's pretty fun.
I'll definitely have to go try that out.
I was talking to one of the callers about that about a half hour ago, but I told them that we were up in Idlewild watching them. It was kind of crazy to me to listen to those things, like the production, just the big, like these 5, 6, 7 minute adventures that we used to go on every week, and then the channel morphed into 60-second stories. But that's apparently
Which
what
people
like.
love. Which
Yeah,
people love.
people
So
love quick
I'm not
stories.
knocking it.
Yeah.
People are addicted to shorts. I mean, it's working.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Very
Yeah.
true.
Well, can you think of the first one that caught your attention?
I remember you talking about you did art before you started going blind, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
What was your like favorite kind of art format?
I really liked. I wonder if I is the chalk piece? Oh, that's a pencil piece over there, right?
Mhm.
If I switch to that view, does that pencil piece show up in the screen?
Actually, it is above. Like I have to get. It's over here.
Get your glasses, banana.
No, it was more about the reverse. The reverse thing. The gray and white framed thing over my left shoulder
Yeah.
is the Pegasus thing.
That's so there's a pencil drawing in the screen of a Pegasus, I believe. Unfortunately, I can't point at the other one because it's on the other side. But I really liked, and maybe it was because my eyesight was starting to fade, but I really liked working with chalk, because when you do chalk pieces, it doesn't have to be super precise, and you can work with like a lot of fun colors and blended color. Like, what colors are in that piece up there, Banana?
Definitely a lot of blues and greens, and the sail is yellow.
Yeah, I just kind of like, I always thought chalk was fun. I didn't, as my vision started getting a little blurry and I couldn't do the precise lines anymore, it was really fun. You could just kind of like lay down the colors and you could get there and smudge it with your fingers. It kind of became it was like a tactile 2D form of art. But after my eyesight got really bad, I started with clay, and I wish I kept them. I don't know. I either donated them or gave them away, or I don't even know. But I had a bunch of great clay pieces that I don't have anymore. Are you an artist?
I would call myself that. You know, everyone at school's like, do this for me, do that for me. And I'm like, you got to pay up. You know, I'm not doing it for free.
Yeah, that's funny. What's your favorite medium?
I just do it with a bunch of pencils and stuff, you know, like mechanical pencils. That's usually what I use because the lead's really gritty. So
Yeah. Well, I do.
another.
Go ahead.
Oh no, sorry. Go on.
No,
You go.
Yeah, it's your time.
Okay. Another thing that I found interesting was your voice acting and stuff.
It's a living.
Because something that I've always thought about.
It says Sarah tipped $5.
Sarah's been donating. Sorry about that, Carter. We're just getting a super chat in there. Yeah, the lines have been busy. We're giving people a fair amount of time type, but hopefully you can get through. Go ahead though. You were talking about my voice acting career.
Yes. Something that has always interested me that I want to hopefully do in the future is voice acting, because I like, you know, joking around with my friends and doing silly little voices.
Nice. You should pursue it.
Yeah, I mean, I love it. And the more people with passion. So I was talking a little earlier in the show about AI and what that might do to the industry, but I think with the more people that are passionate about it, that want to bring their personality and their style to copy and radio and movies and TV and streaming and everything else. If you're passionate about it, I want you to go for it. I don't want anybody to be discouraged by AI, because, you know, people can just bring so much more art to the medium than stupid robot voices. So if it's something you want to do, I want you to do it. I want you to pursue that.
Thank you.
Well, best of luck with that. So Sarah, comma, banana,
Yeah.
has been donating a number of times tonight. I think
She said that she says, hope to talk to you guys. Phone lines are busy. And then she said, hey, Banana. Hey, Sarah.
Hey, Banana. Hey, Sarah. Yeah, the lines are a little tough to get through. We're double on.
And somebody also in the chat said, are there rules to calling?
No,
Not this time.
no, not this time. Yeah, the chat is. I feel like it's confusing for people because we're double on YouTube. I don't even know if people notice this, but we're on YouTube horizontal and we're on YouTube vertical. And I think the chats are separate. So if you're in the horizontal and you only see like 2 people, you're not the only one. There's people in horizontal as well. On top of that, we're on TikTok, we're on Facebook, and we're on Twitch. Today we're not on Instagram. It was the one technical thing I couldn't handle by myself, but we'll be back on that next week. We'll see if Sarah is the next caller, whoever it is. What the heck do I do? 760-517-6844. I almost forgot which one of these bazillion buttons I have to press. Hey, who's this?
Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
I just want to say thank you. You've been one of my favorite TikTokers, YouTubers, whatever, over the last few years. I've watched you on TikTok and YouTube for years.
That's awesome. Thanks for calling. What is your name?
I'm Jack.
Jack.
Hi, Jack.
That's fun that you heard me on
What's your
TikTok.
dog's name?
Yeah, what's your dog's name?
I have a dog named Dixie.
Dixie.
And another one named Doodle.
Dixie and Doodle.
Dixie Doodle.
Yeah.
Who's the one that's trying to talk on the stream with us tonight?
What?
Who's talking? Is it Dixie or Doodle in the background right now?
My guess is Doodle.
Oh, that's Doodle. Yeah, it's Doodle.
What did you do with our puppies, Banana? Steve playing in his crate?
Steve is in his crate, and
Good boy.
Skylar is on the floor.
Oh.
In here.
All right. What? Thank you for finding me on TikTok. I've been in like a 5-year battle with TikTok. They just ban me constantly. Don't put my stuff out. It's been a struggle with them. So I think it's cool that you actually found me there. What else? What else is going on? Were you just calling to say hi?
I was just calling to say hi.
Well,
And say you're big.
What do
you're
you
always
like?
a big inspiration.
Yeah. What do you like about his videos?
What do you like about me? Tell me more.
Well, it's okay if I ask. Like,
I know.
what is it that you like about it?
I always found it cool how you were able to do all these things after losing your vision, like surfing. I always found it cool that you were able to still do the things you love after losing your vision.
We were just in Idlewild, California, and he continues to impress me. There was a boulder that our friends and I had climbed, and it was also drizzling, and I wasn't sure it was a good idea for Pete to climb it, and he was like, "Well, I want to do it too," and what am I gonna say no? So he climbed up to the top, and we're just like on the top of this crazy rock with drop offs behind us, and there's Pete just doing stuff blind.
That video is created. It's going to be posted next Friday, so another 9 days. But all the stuff that I do, I mean, if you notice when you watch the videos, I just got amazing friends. I got an amazing Banana. I got, people that seem to have a good, this thing's still talking in the background, sorry. People that seem to enjoy doing things with me, which is a blessing for me. Everything you've seen me do, I've got an amazing support staff and understanding people and supportive people. So I'm very thankful to have them around. I try and give them, it's hard in a short to give as much credit as they deserve. But yeah, the stuff that I'm able to do, I'm basically the wind-up toy. They just put me in
This
position.
is like a long way of saying like the
Send me-
people you surround yourself with are very, very important.
Yeah. My friends are awesome.
You seem like
What were you gonna
you seem
say?
like you seem like you'd be a cool dude to hang out with.
Depends what day.
Depends what day. All right. Well, thank you for the call. I really appreciate it. His phone was a little wonky there.
Oh, thanks for calling.
Thank you for the call. Where are we at on time right now?
This from Lily. It says, "Hey Pete, tried to call, but the line was busy. I need some serious life advice. Was wondering if I need to keep calling or if you can call me back." Well, this is not the platform for calling back, but
Yeah, I don't know how to dial back. I mean, you can keep calling serious life advice. Like, I'm happy to try and help, but remember,
yeah,
I've only played a therapist
yeah,
on
exactly.
the
I
radio.
was just about to say, and I like to think that I'm like Miss Psychology, but I also am not licensed.
I mean, I'm good at motivation. So when someone says serious life advice, then I get scared. I'm like,
Yeah,
uh-oh.
yeah. I'm like,
Don't listen to me.
Shoot, go to a new channel.
Yeah, I'm good with inspiration, motivation, overcoming, serious life advice. Like, oh, it's 6:02. We've already gone an hour. But I feel like there's been a couple people, especially Sarah, who's it doesn't read the donation number out loud, but I think she's at least paid for one margarita, if not 2 of yours already tonight.
The last one that I read said $5.
Oh, wait, that one didn't get read out loud. The little robot voice didn't read it.
No.
Was that the one that you just read about the life advice?
No. Oh, did I say the wrong name?
I don't know. Now I'm confused.
Well, now I've confused myself. But the person there was a $5 thing before.
Yeah, who was that? Was that Sarah? That was Sarah. It was Sarah. I know it was.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna take one more call at least because we've gone the hour. I'm very excited that all this worked. I'm gonna be in such a good mood tonight, Banana. You're in luck. I'm in a good mood.
And you don't even know because I'm wearing red, which is the color that you very definitely cannot see.
Yeah, you just
I'm
out of my
just a
visual
blob
spectrum.
with the head. But anyways, we accidentally matched. I didn't know what you were wearing, and you didn't know what I was wearing.
What
and
am I wearing? This
we're
isn't
we're like
red.
color coordinated.
Wait, I thought my shirt was just my face.
It's a ton of your face, but you're wearing the red Find Away hat.
Oh, okay.
And so there's like splotches of red everywhere, and it exactly matches my orangey red.
Neat. Wait, isn't this couch red?
Not now, not with.
Oh, right. It has
Yeah.
a cover on it. That's not a crazy question, people. This used to be a red couch, and now it has a blue cover on it, I think.
And furthermore, in the actual stream, it looks purple, like Prince purple.
All right. Well, I can't be of any help.
I can't be.
760-517-6844. AI guys playing some video game in the background there. Just ignore him.
Yeah.
Ignore that one.
That was my ADD.
Hey, who's this?
Hi, this is Hannah.
Hannah.
Hi, Hannah.
What's going on? I got Hannah and Banana here.
Yep.
Yeah, Hannah Banana. I hear that all the time. Either that or Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
Or like
It
Anna
gets
Banana.
old pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Did I hear that Hannah Montana is going out on tour? Like Miley Cyrus is going out as Hannah Montana?
I did not hear
I
that.
have not heard that.
I
either.
swear I just heard that. It's
Oh my
like
God,
some,
this is how rumors start.
well, I don't know. I'm either spreading them or making it up. I don't know. What's going on, Hannah?
Well, I wanted to ask you if you've ever been to the Outer Banks in North Carolina.
Why is
That's where I
everybody-
learned to surf when
The
I was a
Outer-
kid.
That's where our good friend Brooks, I believe that is where he learned to surf with his mom.
Yeah, so Brooks, who's normally sitting next to me, he lived there for a while, and for some reason, the Outer Banks is always coming up. Like we keep running into people like, oh, I lived there for a while, I'm from there, and I'm like, how? It's this tiny little. Oh, let's see what this says.
Mike tipped $5.
He would like to know my Twitch name. I think my Twitch name is. I should.
And I
know
gotta
this.
go have a nice stream.
Yeah, he's saying have a nice stream. I think my Twitch name is Pete
Oh.
Gustin. Did you just say ha ha ha?
No, I just didn't interpret it correct.
Oh, okay.
All right, back to Hannah.
yeah.
But thank you, Mike.
For some reason, the Outer Banks, it's almost like a running joke. Like you keep running into people from there. I've never been. Brooks has described some gnarly winters
Mosquitoes.
and gnarly summers there. One second.
Yeah. Oh, it was Sarah. Thank you,
So
Sarah, and
Sarah's-
thank you for the donation
Sarah.
to.
Yeah, that's definitely covering your margaritas and maybe your tacos for the night.
Depends where we go.
Yeah, that it does depend where we go.
But yes, the Outer Banks comes up quite a bit.
Do you live there? Are you there now?
No, but I'm 31 and I've been going there every summer my whole life, and I just absolutely love it. And I remember my parents hired an instructor to help me, teach me how to surf, and he looked like Jesus, and it was really funny, and it was a whole thing. But I absolutely love it there, and I was wondering if you guys had ever been.
I've never been. But it's funny. Next week, Brooks can tell you all about it. Out of all the stories he's told us, it's never ended with "and you should go there."
Yeah.
He's never really.
Really?
Yeah, he's told us about the gnarly mosquitoes. He did spend a winter there, or maybe 2 winters. One of the buildings was not fit for living in. Remember this story? And it had no insulation, and he said it got cold as hell there.
Yeah.
You're apparently not supposed to stay in the Outer Banks over the winter, but he did that at least 1 year, I believe. I don't know. Maybe he's in the chat right now. He can correct me. There's your little AI guy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I would recommend going a little bit up north. I know there's some poorer areas down south, but up north there's some really nice places.
Well, we'll put it on the bucket list of things that I'll do someday when we finally get some freedom from work. But
I lived in Myrtle Beach for 1 year of my life.
But the cool thing about OBX is the waves are big, and that's not really common. I feel like on the East Coast.
Yeah, you're totally right, and I think that's why it draws in a lot of surfers.
yeah, I guess
Oh,
it is like
Yeah.
surfer mecca over the summer or
Like
something
my
like
sister
that.
Erin has been multiple times with Pat.
Oh, because of Pat.
Because Pat
Yeah,
dragged her there for
yeah.
a surf. you know.
Well, we're lucky out here. I mean, we don't. They're not big all the time, but every weekend we get to go out with. I mean, maybe once, maybe twice a year. I come home and like, that was lame. But this is like for consistency. This is a great spot.
Totally.
All right. Well, Banana.
Thanks for calling, Hannah.
Thank you very much for the phone call. We are over the hour. This was a successful test.
Thank you again to Sarah, whose name I did have right the first time, and then Pete made me second guess it.
No, I said you were right with Sarah, but you were reading a message from Toaster as well after that.
All right, we're gonna review the tape.
Yeah, I'll win again. Next week we've got
delete.
We've got a whole new format, all sorts of excitement that we're going to debut. Banana, you have your own segment in the show next week.
Oh, I do.
Do you want to see the intro to it now?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Let's see if I can do it. You ready? You have to watch the screen. I have to not blow your ears out. So you're going to have your own intro.
Okay.
This is a debut of it. I was going to show you next week, but I'm excited to show you now. Ready?
Now we open up the phone lines for your chance to talk to Banana.
How did I get, when did the margarita thing fall into play?
Well,
one time someone said I like margaritas?
Yeah, people pay attention to this stuff.
I mean, it's not
there we go.
correct.
It's not correct. Yeah, so next week you got your own special intro. You're going to have your own segment, and then maybe people will donate to your margarita next week as well.
Does Brooks have his own intro? I can't talk. Intro as well?
He does.
Oh.
He's going to be doing.
Can we see it?
He's going to be. We did this stuff at the beginning of the show, but he's going to be doing. Hold on, let me see if I can go over there. He's going to be doing weird news.
Okay, let me see the intro.
The intro for Brooks is.
And now it's time for Weird News with Brooks on the Blind Surfer Show.
You like it?
I know when that picture is from.
It was. He's I believe he's pointing out. He's going really high because it was day I was riding huge waves. And he's like, the waves are double overhead. And you almost died.
That's so funny.
And do you want to see since I'm showing you this stuff, do you want to see the intro to the show?
Yeah.
All right.
Welcome to the Blind Surfer Show.
Did you see that?
I did see that. And what I am thinking is how much you are loving AI creations.
The new show will be debuting next week. And we're going to be doing it an hour later than usual. This one was an hour earlier than usual. Next week, we'll be back to the normal time, 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Brooks will be back. Banana will be here. I will be here. Let me fire off if I can find the music. There we go. And thank you to everybody. My heart was going a million miles an hour. I had no idea how this was going to go. Doing it without a producer by myself. Thank you, Banana, for coming in and keeping me safe and talking to everybody.
You're welcome.
And thanks to all the callers. We will talk to you next week. New format, new fun. Thanks for sticking around, everybody.
This is at a perfect distance for me to not need glasses to read the chat.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
We're saying bye now.
Bye.
Bye.